throughout the body and mind. Observe the vibration, the energy that you feel right now. We love you all. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May this speech inspire the right view for liberation. Inspire the heaven qualities. That is happiness. That is fulfillment. To our beings in the universe. Love you all. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So when you hear music, or when you hear anything, or when you see anything, when you perceive anything actually, through the six sense doors, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, or mind. When you perceive anything, know the truth behind all lives. Know the energy behind all lives. That is the truth. Energy don't lie. The physical, the words that people speak using the duality form of birth and death, they can lie to try to do something, to try to take advantage or whatever. But the energy, that is the truth. Energy don't lie. I'll show you why. Also, nirvana, the formless liberation, don't lie. You see those by, you see nirvana, you see the energies by the feelings. You might call by perception, by the knowing, by the heart space, by the feeling. You see nirvana by purity. That's your natural state. That's your true home before you experience all of this. So when you listen to music, for example, I'll show you how to perceive the truth. When you perceive music or people's speech, all that you can name, you close your eyes and feel them. Sometimes maybe very fast-paced kind of music, but when you close your eyes, you feel happy. Happiness is the subtler vibration. Happiness is a pure vibration compared to turbulence. You know, that is the truth. That is the truth behind. It takes soul, it takes energy, it takes light to create beautiful vibrations, even though it's fast-paced, but it's very happy, high vibration if you know how to perceive it, if you perceive it as it is. But sometimes, even though it's very slow music, but if you perceive it, you close your eyes and perceive it, you will see it's kind of dance. Sometimes slow music, right? Sometimes it's kind of dance. Sometimes it's kind of dance is a low frequency. It's more contracted. It's more harsh, more earth element. But sometimes everything is possible. Sometimes very fast music as well. But when you listen, when you close your eyes and listen, it's very turbulent. That's why my first book in English, I say Nirvana and energy, the truth behind all life. Nirvana and energy, they are the truth. Energy don't lie. The vibration don't lie. Your vibration, when I close my eyes, I feel you. Doesn't matter what you say, but I feel who you are right now. I even see what you speak. When you speak that, what's your intention behind that? I see the cause and effect. Energy don't lie. When I step into the environment, I don't look at the display. Sometimes you can be fooled by display. Sometimes it looks good on the outside, but inside misery. Oh, everything's possible, right? But to me, when you are awakened, you perceive anything. Let's say you perceive it by light or darkness. You will step into the place and you will feel it, you will see the vibration of it. That's how I see it. When I close my eyes, I see the truth. I see by my heart, I see by my formless knowing. When you open your eyes, you easily be fooled by how you call deception. That's deception. That's the word. That's the false messiah, the deception person. Create all kind of false understanding, all kind of false duality that people don't see the truth. Nirvana and energy are the truth, the only truth behind all life. Energy. What Nikola Tesla said. If you want to understand the secret of the universe, try to understand internal frequency, vibration, and energy. What Albert Einstein said. Everything is energy. That's all there is to it. You attract what you radiate. There's no other way. So I speak in the meaning, right? I don't speak word by word. That is the truth. You close your eyes and you perceive it. Energy don't lie. So that's how I listen to music. Sometimes it's very fast paced, but I feel the purity, I feel the joy of the creator of the song. You cannot lie. You cannot lie to the wise, because the wise perceive you beyond your fakeness. Perceive energy and nirvana. From the state of formless nirvana, the sages perceive things. They see everything as it is. That is satipatthana. That is vipassana. They see everything as it is by their pure knowing. That's when they see the truth. But when you are so much busy in duality, you perceive things good, bad, right, wrong. Oh my God, I cannot stretch enough how people in this world are being controlled by their subconscious. And I will give you an example. It's fascinating. I have a team member. Back then I take her to the two places next door to each other. Normally I go with the other team member, but that time I went with her. And so she had this person, she's always in her mind and not the totality kind of knowledge. That is wisdom. Always in her mind. I share to help. I don't share to condemn or like judge. I share to help you to overcome and become the liberated version of yourself. Thank you to those who show the examples in front of me so I can share the wisdom that liberated them and to liberate those who need it. So this person, she's known for when she go around me or the third eye people, we feel her brain. It's very dense because out there You don't know, you don't see the merit in people. Good merit and bad merit in people. Do you see? Do you see the spirit world that control people, make people sick? Do you see the spirit world that control people, make people blessed? When you are happy, you are holy. You connected with the angels, the bodhisattvas, the Buddha, the Jesus. When you are low in frequencies, you connect with the dark, the devils, the Satan. Your energy decide, match your reality. And so when I go with this, every person have their own karma. That's interesting. And if you see the spirit world, you will do your best to help every single second. Every single second. Each and every person have almost infinite deeds that they create, good or bad. But when they practice purifying themselves, they face the challenges of the bad deeds that they unknowingly did in the past. Those revenge, those bad deeds, that's what make them sick. That's what make them unhappy. That's what make them low in frequency. Even if they die, they go to lower realms. And those, if you see the spirit world, this is the eternal kind of topic. But this person, I know her past. I know the body that she carried. Okay. Because in this life, she vowed to practice, to overcome, to liberate. And so she's on the path. But when I look at her bad deeds that she did in the past, that many in line to revenge, that's why when she leave out there, she's miserable, suffer so much, all direction, and her family also miserable, very misery person. And then even though now she's practicing, she's better every day, but when she go near us, because of the bad deeds, she have like, let me see. The bad deeds in the past, people are in line to revenge. The spirit world, they will wait for your misalignment moment. When you meditate, when you practice the path of purification, you have to purify all the karma. You have to pay all the karma. But if you don't pay karma through wisdom or reprogramming your subconscious, then you have to face it in the real world. Meditate is purifying the past karma by feeling it. And by perceiving and feeling, you perceive like good and bad energies over and over and over again. All kind of energies from grossest to the subtlest. Then you will become kind of bored by seeing those impermanence. Then when you are bored, that's the one level of wisdom. That's a particular level of wisdom in Vipassana, in Satipatthana, in the path of purification. When you become bored with good and bad, all the feelings, all the sensations, all the vibration, then that's actually a knowledge. Then you come to the stage of surrendering. The more you surrender, the more you see everything just transform in a very fast-paced, vibrational pace. That you don't see them become the thoughts yet, right? But they are vibrational. But each seed of those vibration is a reality. If you believe it, then that's when the Gautama say the circle of birth and death is countless. But if you come to the stage where you surrender completely, then you see them pass. They pass in a very fast beat that you will come to a experience of knowingness. At that time, you don't see good and bad anymore. It's just knowingness. And then when you have enough clarity and one-pointedness and enough purity, enough merit in the past, you observe that one-pointedness itself. That time when that one-pointedness ceases, then you experience what the stages called path and fruition, the stages of sages. When you experience the first stage of path and fruition, you don't go to lower realms anymore. At that time, you already purified all the bad deeds that make you go to the lower realms. And when you attain the next level, when you die, you only go to the heaven realm. You can master that in this very life, and you see the result in your life. You don't attract, you don't have the bad thoughts in you anymore. You don't believe, you purify them already. You don't have the thoughts that make you go to lower realms. And when you attain the higher level, the third level, you go to a very high level of heaven after you leave this body. And if you attain the fourth level, you will go to the stage where that's the formless dimension of the sages. And then from there you start practicing, helping humanity. You have a choice on at that time you start having choices in the universe, right? You have freedom. You are not a lost soul anymore. You are conscious. You have a choice to come which dimension, to choose, to travel. At a time when you keep on creating good deeds to help humanity, then you become, depending on your merit and your level of helping people, you attain the level of liberation. It's countless. It's countless. If you see heaven, you see countless. But I tell you this. The formless is God. The first form of God, depending on your level of, depending on what you believe. God is multi-dimensional and can appear in many forms to help different beings. I call beings. Depending on your level. For example, if you believe in Buddhist, God will appear in the form of Buddha. If you believe in Jesus, God will appear in the form of Jesus. If you believe in Bodhisattva, God will appear in the form of Bodhisattva. God is multi-dimensional, it's one. If you believe in the chanting, the Amitabha, God will appear in the form of the Amitabha Buddha. The eternal, all light, all knowing. Depending on your level, you will get to see God. You get to see God. But the real God is formless. But to help, that's you call the Father, right? That's you call the Buddha nature. But there is also the Spirit, the Great Spirit, or Buddhists call, I want to use Buddhists call like the higher self. I don't know the words in Buddhist, but kind of like higher self. That is the Great Spirit or the higher self. God, the formless, has the manifestation of the Great Spirit or the higher self are or is one, and is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the multi-dimension. The manifestation of that is Buddha, Jesus, Amitabha Buddha. You can name multi-dimension, but one, the Alpha and the Omega. Everybody else are angels, bodhisattvas, honoring, worshipping the Great Spirit, the God, the Great Spirit I call. There are some people And then this is very important. That Alpha and Omega, there's always prophets on that journey in Buddha time and in Jesus time who see them, recognize them, and write the Bible about them, the golden books about them. Those are the real ones. And there are those who admire, who want to make them become God, who want to make them become Buddha, whatever. But nobody see them. They don't even know themselves. Sometimes they experience something high, but they think, oh, that's enlightenment. That's wrong. That's wrong. Some people, they're very egoist. When they step into, probably, they don't, when they have, ego of people, very subtle. If you are the chosen, the higher self people, the high level of heaven people, they see you. Nobody see you, you know who you are. You don't even see yourself. Thank the universe.